So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
Peter, I can't recall a better leader of the line than Marco van Basten.
Yeah, great scorer of goals and, of course, a scorer of great goals.
Yeah, and because of that, the words audacious and spectacular come to mind, and I think they best sum up what he could muster on a consistent basis.
Olise gets a good foot in there. And it's Cruyff. And this is Shevchenko. Gets into some space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he was quick to react. Now it's Olise. Cruyff. Oh, easy pickings there.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And this is Shevchenko. Knocks it into space. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely aimed pass. And that's really well manoeuvred. Cruyff. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Back into the middle. Pelé. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, this is a great... Oh, he's got shapes to shoot! And he's done it! That was a given. It always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Pete.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Now it's Isak.
Milan really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
And they win it back again. And now they can clear their lines. They get a throw in. That's tidy. Alexander-Arnold stood his ground strongly. He gets big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Now it's Cruyff. He is through here. He's dribbled past his man here. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No mistake! AC Milan are all square. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's and again!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Robertson. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivered in. Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking,
Can he finish? Ambitious, but just off target.
well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Looking for options for movement. Beckham. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Isak. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cruyff looking to run onto it. And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, he's fouled him there. That is a brilliant interception. Alexander-Arnold. And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Nagoya Grampus really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Thuram gets good distance on it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Howson spots it and intercepts. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Beckham threads one in. He's going to be disappointed with that.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's been played through. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's had a shot! It's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Tries to pass it through. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Cruyff. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Isak finds himself offside. Could be danger here, and he's found a way past, and he shoots! Not much subtlety about that challenge. Cruyff. Pelé. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Great vision. That is good alertness. And they can counter here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Beckham. Oh, good-looking ball. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 5.
So, time for changes on both sides,
numero
actually.
19. Numero 7. Numero 11. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20.
That is some save from
Il
Khan!
numero 22. Il numero
That's a
17.
fine save.
Il numero
Absolutely
14.
terrific reflexes,
Attenzione,
goalkeeping
la
at its very
sostituzione.
best.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this.
And the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
They're up to 5 corners now. Rijkaard! And that's a real chance missed. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Short changes him with that pass. De Bruyne. Plays a sharp little ball here. Roll, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
A probing pass. Oh, that's clever. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. The corner count is rising. That's 6. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Pele. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Puskás. Now it's Raul. Raul. This is promising. Tries to cross. Up he goes! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's shifting through the gears here. A lot of... And the shot! It's a loose ball. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Deep cross. In once more. Azar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Beckham. Shot could be on, takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. That could spell trouble. Nice control. Pele proves just a little bit too strong. And that has sent him sprawling. No way through, so he's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Beckham is offering a right smile there.
Beckham standing over it. Beckham getting this one clear. Cruyff. Great vision. And now the breakaway. Well read, nice interception. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Can he get on the end of this? That's a little off target. Beckham. Vitinha does well to stand firm and defend it. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Now it's Pele. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And it's Messi. Threads one in. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. So we're still where we started right now. Messi elects to cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Messi. Beckham promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Beckham. Roberto Carlos. That'll be a throw. Torres! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Distributed tidily. Pele. Messi. And this is Pele. Messi. Drogba. Now that looks a decent ball.
Nagoya Grampus are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Shevchenko. He's had it taken off him. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Kagawa. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Kagawa. Messi. Rudiger. That's a lovely, neat pass. Beckham. And it's Roberto Carlos. And he has been fouled there. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Well, plenty of early set pieces here. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that's well seen too. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Drogba. Out to the right. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Played into space. Oh, that's well spotted. Maitland-Niles. And here's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Delivers the ball. Messi. It's Kagawa. Van Dijk kept his eye on it,
There will
and
be
he's
1
there.
minute added time.
Roberto Carlos. Beckham. Now it's Drogba. Out towards the flank. Thuram makes the... And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are back underway.
Nagoya Grampus clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Nicely weighted. Oh, shooting chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Rudiger with the clearance. Some really good ball movement. Driving on and making good progress. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Quality ball. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that is as far as they're going to go. Close. Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. Fernando Torres is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the shot! They've scored! Just the pick And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Looking for the run. Maitland-Niles is wide and looking to get onto this. And that is out of play. That's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cruyff. Lovely ball and a real chance. And the shot! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
No, again, there's no way through, and it's Beckham. Knocks it into space, and that's out of reach.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 27, Silvestre. Number 10, Messi. Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Number 26.
Very well to take that back.
Kagawa.
Nice touch.
Running on the field.
There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Daniel Carvajal.
Now it's Haaland.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Number 4, Conte. Substitution.
That's a cute ball. Dink through. Tries to get it clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pele receives it in a wide position. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Palmer. Into the last 5 minutes. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Beckham. Probing pass. That is good alertness. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Raul concedes a free kick for that. Rudiger. Out of play for a throw. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's in space and looking for options. Carvajal getting this one clear.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. He's got all. Oh, taken with style. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twin? And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
The midfield 3, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front 3, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto.
Pele! Brilliant from Pele!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target. And this is Bale. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's made its way to him. Isaac! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Livakovic deals with that nice and simple. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Pele. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Nagoya Grampus really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Shevchenko. And it's Kukcu. Albert Ferrer spots it and intercepts. Cruyff. Probing pass. Well, played through for the wide man. It's out for a goal kick. Thuram is there and he can pick it up. Pele. Beckham.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Can he get on the end of this? Decent chance! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Pele can see things, others... Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Saliba has got himself a free kick. Threads one in, and this is Bale, and he's found a way past. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Over to the left. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Albert Ferrer. Well, that looks a decent ball.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Cruyff. Pele looking understandably energised after his goal. They want to be quick to recover this. Raul. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Albert Ferrer did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Oh, shooting chance! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Pinches it off him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking to play him in. Raul. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good spread. Bale. And the shot's on here. And there's the end of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Nagoya Grampus really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And he has shown him a yellow card. Thuram. And it's Beckham. Nice interception, well timed. Well, that is one way to stop him. Kukçu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's a cute ball. So, what can they make of this? Pele. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, great run, magical! Pele, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Takes on his marker.
Such good technique.
Closing in on goal. And he shoots! In for the pieces! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Hazard. Oh, that's a fine interception. Beckham. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that is a little undercooked. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Kagawa. Rijkaard. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Bale. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he lines up a cross. And the keeper beats it away. Here comes another... He gets big! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 23. Number 20. Bale. Number 8. Kukçu. Coming on the field.
A heavy challenge.
Musiala. Number 11, Diego Forlan.
Beckham.
Number 7, David Villa. Number 41,
Beckham.
Rice. Substitution.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Azar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Azar really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Azar. And here's Owen. Looking for the run. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham. Pele. Puskás.
Nagoya Grampus are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
They're urging him to shoot. Chance for a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
David Villa. And it's Rice. And it's Musiala. Musiala powering forward here. There's the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Two added minutes.
He's
has been
gone looking
indicated.
for safety. Beckham wins the duel this time. 2 minutes to be added on. Azar. Nice looking ball. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
Well, I have a feeling Nakazawa will have a huge role to play defensively here. He'll prove a very stubborn obstacle for anyone wanting to get balls into the box.
Well, he certainly looks the part. He is a truly imposing player.
Yeah, and I also like the fact that despite being a very hard tackling player, he boasts quite a clean record.
Absolutely no red cards and a total number of bookings that you can count on one hand. For someone with 110 caps or so, that is absolutely remarkable.
Slick.
Neymar. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Now it's Isak.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Could move up a gear here. Good ball over the top. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And it's Tonali. And here's Mbappe. And here's Shift. Chance for a shot! Cruyff.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No way through. And here's Shevchenko. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Shevchenko finds himself offside. Good ball, good take. Looking for options for movement. And the shot's on here. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So the would-be breakthrough moment. One-nil. Never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
It reached its target, but it was almost stopped from maybe good goalkeeping homework.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Tonali. And this is Shevchenko. Rui Costa. He's having a shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Rui Costa demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more.
And the shot! Cafu is there to clear. There will be a throw-in.
Nagoya Grampus are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's managed to get free. Well, now he... Bullish header! It's fallen kindly here. That was probably asking just too much. Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, smashing header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Gattuso really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Shevchenko, Isak. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Albert Ferrer. Oh, this is a very good run. The ball has bounced loose now. And this is Shevchenko. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Kagawa. He came in hard, very hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he's picked it up out wide. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? No, that's been intercepted. And here's Shevchenko. Rui Costa. Big header! Cruyff. Now it's Isak. Isak.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Shevchenko. Tonali. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And this is Cruyff. He has found the way through. Nicely weighted ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rui Costa. Tonali. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's away. Real chance! A potential goal of... And the first half is done. Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down...
He gets big, and it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A case now of complete control. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Cafu. Maldini. Tonali conjures time and space where few can. Shevchenko. Cruyff. That's a good ball out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar gets into a good position. Over to the left. Neymar. Out of play for a goal kick. Played out towards the right wing. Baresi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position, played in with purpose. And it's Tonali. Well, that's a dangerous ball. No, again there's no way through. Tonali. Played back. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Baresi. Neymar. For Kagawa. Now, the ball's gone astray. Out to the left it goes. Neymar going full tilt down the left. Up he goes! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Corner number 2 then. Neymar goes short. Takes a shot! They've done it! It is no contest. It is a landslide. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
So it's away we go then.
Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
Kagawa showing good feet. It's Kagawa! Off the post! It's there!
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So, a breakthrough already.
He can run onto that. He has found the way through. Shevchenko! He scored! 2, and we've barely begun here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And now the breakaway. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Looking for the run. Oh, good take in a good area. First quarter of an hour gone. And this is Shevchenko. And this is Batistuta. Shapes to shoot! Cafu gets good distance on it. Cruyff,
Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
now it's Semenyo, now it's Batistuta. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Nagoya Grampus really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
João Neves has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Played in deep. It's a mighty effort! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered it.
Shot a goal!
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Cruyff made a good run there.
And here's Isak. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
And he's away. Kukçu.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's picked out the run.
Shevchenko!
That has not gone well. Messi running with the ball. Can he get it through? He's in a great position.
And the shot!
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Engages and forces him off the ball. João Neves. Showing great feet there. Good ball, good take. Khan claims it. Safe hands. David Villa demonstrating his defensive quality there. João Neves goes on a run down the left wing. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Beckham is standing over this one.
Beckham!
João Neves. David Villa. And he's worked it through.
He's got away.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Great chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. It is quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium. There's the whistle and here we go. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. So what can they make of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's beaten the last man!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is good alertness. A probing pass. Zanetti cuts it out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Kagawa. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Chance for a shot! It's in! First blood drawn. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. You've got to be quick to recover this. And here's Roberto Carlos. And he's only too happy to take that back. Looking for the run.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, no joy this time.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Howson deals with that comfortably. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Mbappe. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Khan claims comfortably. Shevchenko. Threads one in. Howson. Zanetti. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's an excellent interception. Cleared without hesitation. Goulet. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Kagawa. Pelé. Can he get it through? And Shevchenko! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Cruyff. He has a look up. Beckham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Cruyff. Thinks about the shot. Kagawa has found the net here, of course. Can he spark a counter here? Now, can they get him away? Howson gets across to intercept that. And it's Rice. Mbappe. Decent chance! Oh, off the bar! Arda Güler. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Driving on and making good progress. That's a good ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Isak. Rice.
There will
Nicely
be 1
weighted
minute
ball.
added time.
That's a nicely shaped ball. He's found some space. It's out for a goal kick. Now it's Shevchenko. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Kagawa! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. That gets things going for the second half. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham. Thuram. That has been cut short. It's a really well-measured ball. Goulet. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, truly brave defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Quality ball. Looking to play him in. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just...
Can he finish? It's there! And the second half is off to a flyer. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Kagawa wins the duel this time. Kagawa, good driving run. Aims beyond the defence. Isaac! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And that's been won straight back. Looking for options for movement. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Casadilla really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now he's off and running. Cruyff. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him is
just beyond his reach.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shoots! Oh, what has happened? In he goes again. It's a goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Raul is on his shot at goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Cruyff is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
And it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Chance! And somehow he kept it out.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Not the most convincing of passes. He's a sharp little ball here. Five minutes left on the clock. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And it's Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Owen with the delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
Messi gets a foot in here. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Very nicely done. Puskas. Good, strong midfield running here. Beckham goes sliding in. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Chance for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Beckham, the regular corner taker.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
That's a throw. Cafu. Played into the box. And out it comes again. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's the chance to counter. And it's Shevchenko. Driving forward.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? And a shot! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So, a breakthrough already. Cleared without complication.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Van Nistelrooy really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, super ball. That's a good ball. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Knocks it into space. That looks a good ball through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Right, Shevchenko. Cruyff has it out wide and in space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Good read, needed to be. And now the breakaway. Oh, delightful ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Takes a shot. Oh, that was close. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts.
The Goya Grampus are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Isak. It's a good foot in there. Right, Shevchenko.
That's going in strongly.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Vitinha. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Beckham. Ambitious ball here. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he was quick to react.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit hard.
Could be danger here.
Nagoya Grampus are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing. Goes for a shot! They've scored! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Vitinha going full tilt down the left. Vitinha stood his ground strongly. And it's Tonali. Pele. Now it's Isak. It's played through for him. Now it's Isak. He's found the way through. Isak! Oh, taken with style. With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Nagoya Grampus are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what?
And that'll be the final action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And we are... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Great ball, and he's Vitinha! He's done very well to get to that.
Vitinha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's very neat. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham. Spread neatly. Referee's given a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Looking to play him in. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. And they're quick to get it back. Beckham. Club America are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And he's there to belt it away. And the finish! It's bounced back off the post. Just about up to the hour now. Kagawa. And he's in on goal. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Vitinha.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Serginho. Serginho has it in a wide position. Oh, nice touch. Serginho. Hangs one in. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 15, Isaac. Number 26, Kagawa. Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field, number
Tonali
18,
plays it short.
Owen. Number 11,
Excellent
Puskás.
challenge there,
Number
uncompromising.
10, Messi.
Can he finish? It's in! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Club America take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Van de Ven. And Scalvini. Tonali. Now it's Nunez. Baresi deals with that comfortably. Baresi cuts out the pass. Raul. Good running, strong and purposeful. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the counter is on. Tonali, this is promising. And here's Vitinha. Foot in. Tries to play it through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now there's a fine ball. Great chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Tonali really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
Club America have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He has found the way through. Oh, strongly challenged there. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Beckham considers his options.
This he really fancies, Peter. The second it was awarded, his brain went into overdrive.
Owen touches it back. It's anyone's ball now. Cafu.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Hazard. Oh, they could break here. That's been slipped through. And he's lost his man here. Now it's Tonali. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's and another try!
4 added minutes.
Oh, what has
indicated.
happened here? Chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have...
Pelé! Corner number 2 then. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Aside... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball,
It's Lewandowski! He's delivered all right! And the game springs instantly to life.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That looks a cracking ball. Vitinha, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Raul, and this is Raul. Decent chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Kagawa. Shevchenko touches it back. Albert Ferrer. And Donatoni. Serginho. And it's White. Raul has created one goal already. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
White. He's a sharp little ball here. Xavi Alonso. Ambitious ball here. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Raul. Donatoni. Oh, well measured. Look at the space. He's having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Port with the corner, there first. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Ball's gone out of play.
Nagoya Grampus really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Can he get on the end of this? Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Oh, good-looking ball. Port are looking to go forward now. And they can counter here. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Well, that looks a decent ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Cannavaro. Shevchenko. That pass has been well intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Cross needs to be good. Time and again they are repelled. The ball's gone astray. Shevchenko. And now the breakaway. Tries to pass it through. Pelé. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Nagoya Grampus are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's been played through. Lewandowski! Lewandowski! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Port have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Isak. Howson gets across to intercept that. Now it's Lewandowski. Engages and forces him off the ball. Shevchenko. Cruyff. Cruyff with the foul. And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Nagoya Grampus will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Shapes to shoot! Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's made its way to him. Aimed beyond the defence. Real chance! Cruyff. Kagawa. And the counter is on. And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's played forward. Oh, they can break here. Great ball if he can get there. Lewandowski. And he's managed to get free. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Good ball, good take. Goes for a shot! He scores! And again they hit the front. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Port go into the lead. And smartly reclaimed. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pele. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Oh, easy pickings there. Shot could be on.
Nagoya Grampus really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Threads one in. Caught offside that time. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski tries a shot! Oh, that's fallen kindly here. He scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. Isak. Yamal. He is through here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Xavi Alonso.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That has been cut short. And it's Kagawa. Albert Ferrer. He's got away. Oh, important interception. Oh, he's been flattened there. Yamal. Port do have a chance to counter here. Tries to play it through. Cross goes in there. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Shevchenko. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, what about a counter-attack? Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Yamal. White. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Isak could try cutting inside here. Howson. Oh, some tackle that. Great vision. Well read, nice interception. It's run loose here. Cannavaro. Xavi Alonso. Just 5 minutes left. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Just eases him off the ball. Donadoni. Now it's Kagawa, and he's picked out the run. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. Oh, he takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Donadoni. And that will be the final act. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes, while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast.
Oh, they could be caught out here. It's Snyder! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Now that is a hefty challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! That's a half-decent try.
Shevchenko is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And this is Sané. He's shifting through the gears here. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Cruyff. Can he get it through? Schmeichel with the clearance. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Raul. So what can they make of this? And this is Shevchenko. Shoots! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Nagoya Grampus are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kante spots it and intercepts. And this is Shevchenko. And it's Cruyff. Kante wins the duel this time. Tries to pass it through. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pelé. Pelé with the foul. Conte, nicely shaped ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, Red, nice interception. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Played into space, floated through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Puyol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rummenigge! It's in! Into the lead once more. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Shevchenko. Now it's Shevchenko. He's got away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he shoots! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Right, Shevchenko, and this is Sané. Great ball if he can get there. And it's half-time here. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Substitution in progress.
So once again, we're underway. Messi is flagged offside. Thuram. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! One-on-one! Cruyff.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Strong running down that left flank. No, he refuses to take the bait. And it's Cruyff. He has found the way through. Lovely feet. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cruyff. Oh, well played. And it's corner. sudden chance to counter. Rummenigge. Lahm.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter.
Chance! Tomiyasu gets it clear. And he's intervened well there. And it's Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he... Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Not the most accurate pass. Sané. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
And here's Cruyff. Strokes it back. Nice sequence of passes, this. Pelé. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Searching pass he's played there. Shevchenko finds himself offside. Thuram. And it's Cannavaro. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Shevchenko. Good take. It's Pelé! Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And it's Cruyff. Xavi Alonso. And here's Raul. Great ball, and he's in here. Shapes to shoot! He's scored! And the comeback is complete. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness.
Pelé! And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Substitution.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Cruyff gets into some space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And this is Pelé. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Maicon did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Pelé, and there's green grass ahead of him. He might be in here. Big chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Priol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lahm. Right, Shevchenko. Great. And a chance! And somehow he kept it out.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Pelé.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. That's good running with the ball. And that interception was most necessary. And that's that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Raul ploughing through the middle. That pass has been well intercepted. He's played it back. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looking to takes a shot! Played into space. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup, and he's in on goal. Lovely pass. Chance! Goal!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out,
And Batistuta! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. No, that's been intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pinches it off him. Raul. Cruyff. He's being urged to shoot. Goes for a shot! Goal! And they get themselves in front! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And yes, it's him again. Batistuta! Oh, it's come off the upright. And the ball's come loose here.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's being shifted off it. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movement. And Batistuta! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now, he's got space here. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Cruyff. Played back into the centre. And here's Owen. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Raul. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cruyff. There's the whistle for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 22.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Coming on the field is number 17.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's an imaginative pass. Can he get it through? Knocks it into space. And this is Batistuta, and he's there to make the challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Great chance! What a wonderful goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So we have a breakthrough, and a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution for Manchester United.
And we have our
Number
very
10,
first corner.
Donadoni. Number 14, Berbatov. Number 12, Khan.
Ambitious ball here.
Coming on the field.
And
Number
now
8,
a sudden chance to
Seedorf.
counter.
Number 9,
He is
David
through
Villa.
here.
Number 1, Thibaut Courtois.
That's a cute ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. He's in a great position here. Seedorf. Seedorf puts his foot on the gas. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that... Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pirlo with the short one. Now the cross. And he's taking no chances there. Stood up well to him there.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nice interception, well timed. A probing pass. Now that's well seen too. Raul, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Cruyff. Seedorf. And here's the chance to counter. Messi. That's a sharp pass. Tries to play it through. He's come in hard. Throw it.
Substitution.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Neymar has got himself a free kick. Xabi Alonso is eyeing up his options in the middle. No way through, so back it comes. Chance for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Charleston Battery clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Azar. And this is Kagawa. There's the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Shot a goal! He has done it! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith. He's going for goal! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Kagawa. Now it's Hazard. Zanetti pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Dink through. Xavi Alonso. Hazard. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross flung in towards the middle.
3 minutes added time.
Ford shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. And this is Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. Hazard can see things, others simply... And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt.